Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. I understand you've just set down on Alderaan. The political situation on Alderaan is highly complicated. The world's ruling families are mired in a civil war for control of the planet. House Organa supports the Republic, so they're our primary ally. Your mission against the Havoc Traders is priority one, but try to aid the Organas where you can as well.
Understood, General.
I'll do everything I can.
The Empire supports House Organa's rival, House Thule. Thule was banished from Alderaan, but with the Empire's support, they've returned to make an attempt for control of the planet.
Interesting about the politics of Alderaan is a bunch of the stuff. But anyway, welcome everyone to SWtOR Republic. I'm going back into the stream. I think I'll cut it at the start of this conversation, so I'll just put that here. And we're going to Alderaan, of course, with this talk of House Organa and House Thule and all of that good stuff. So here we go. The Empire's full might. Conflicts common.
Does this sort of thing happen a lot on Alderaan?
Not at all. The succession of Alderaan's throne has been decided peacefully for centuries. Now, your primary mission. Your target is Gearbox. A captured Thule nobleman has revealed his presence to our House Organa allies. Apparently, Gearbox is aiding House Thule and the Empire in their effort to take control of Alderaan, though we don't yet know the full nature of that assistance.
Understood.
I'll ascertain Gearbox's objective immediately, General.
If it's something of interest, certainly recover what records you can, but your main objective remains the man himself. You should speak to the Thule nobleman that House Organa captured, and see if you can get more information from him.
Aha!
The Thule prisoner is being held in isolation at House Organa's estate. I left strict instructions that no one interact with him further until you arrive.
This should be fun. Then it's time to move out.
I'll proceed to the Organa estate at once, General.
The overseer at Organa's detention center is a man named Balak Cormac, a captain in their house military. He will be your primary contact. That's it, Lieutenant. Question the prisoner, determine Gearbox's whereabouts, and neutralize him. Understood?
Neutralize which one? He doesn't worry about that. Understood.
I'll be done in no time.
Good
We
luck,
will
Lieutenant.
neutralize
Garza out.
Gearbox. Well, they're traitors. Still got a bit of something stuck in my teeth. This seems going to be a lot of need to know information, right? Possibly. Yeah, onto Alderaan. Anyone just joining in here, because I'm probably going to cut it. I'm not feeling too crash hot, so if I don't speak as much, then that's what it'll be. I still get to experience the story, and it's nice and chill. If more people come in the comments, of course, that'll help. Which I'm thinking of seriously just shifting these to YouTube, because then that'll be my weekly interaction on YouTube with people. And then after I do the SWtOR streams, I'll be able to just jump on another game over on Twitch. Which will be good. I can do it that way. Finish my coffee. Oh, I got the bit with my tongue. Nice. Because everyone needs to hear that. Yes, they do. You're all watching, so you may as well hear it. I do really love the original music and things they brought into the game. Mark Risky did a bunch of the music for the base game. Oh, why did it say said the Blum Bixby thing for voice recognition? Silly thing. I guess it sounds similar. Yeah. Ooh, lag. Where you lag? Where you do that? Anyway.
Excuse me.
Haley Organa.
Please, I have an urgent call from Organa Palace.
Go ahead.
What do you have for me?
Putting the call through right now.
Gonna get my blank. It's sort of weird weather at the moment. During the day it was quite warm. Because I'm not feeling too crash hot and stuff. I got my blanket because I was feeling a bit cool. I mean, I just have a shirt on. I left my jumper in the car, so I can't be bothered to go out and get it. At least today. I'm ready for action.
Havoc Squad is prepped and armed, sir. What's the mission?
I find it really weird how after a certain update, these became sort of semi-transparent and sort of look like they're not sticking out as much from the actual person talking in that in the background. Anyway.
You can explain it all later. Where do you want me?
You've got to stop the Thule squads before they turn this place into a crater.
Find me on the way.
I can stop them. Can you tell me any more?
I saw some of the Thule soldiers on my way here. I don't know anything else. Don't let them blow us up.
I mean, that's a given. We don't want them to blow up, right? We're being tasked with protecting them. Boom, little boom. Bing, bada, boom. Nice, level 32. Where were the explosives again? It's been too long. I just did the smuggler playthrough, basically just did it anyway, but I forget where they are. Is there anything to learn from? Yes. I'm leveling up. That's an emergency heal, basically. As if we ever need that. Let's kill some guys. That'll do for now. Oh, duh, they're up there. Right. Alrighty. Let's go look for those baradium explosives. Oh, someone else is running around and doing it. May have to wait for some of them to respawn. Or if we get this group. That works. Funny how they're in the shape of nukes. Or how we usually see nukes in movies and things. Just for that extra imagery of a bomb. So why not to battle? And I did the bonus objective without really trying. Nice. I'm starting to feel a bit better actually now. I wasn't feeling too crash up, but I'm starting to feel better as I do a bit of stuff now. So that's good. The nap seems to have helped a bit, and I talk to my parents, which helps because yeah, I really like a good relationship with my parents. If people don't know, and so that helped me to just cheer up a bit, I guess, which is good. Because I mean, yeah, some days you just feel flat as well. I guess it's just one of those days. I'm not gonna pretend like everything's great. Yes, I don't have much else to talk about in particular other than I guess it's interesting to see the connections between Organa and House Thor. And how they still connect into the later EU and let the family survive for so long. And there's a lot more Organas and stuff around, at least now, than you think would be later on, especially because it's just like Bale and Brio Organa adopting Leia. They seem like one family with the last name. Whereas you got like one guy introing you at one point there. And when you come into the spaceport, whose last name was Organa, and yeah, there's a few more dotted around.
Whoa, hold up a minute, friend. The detention area is restricted. I'm going to need to see some identification before you come in here.
Of course.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let's have a look then. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't recognize you. Well, your general told us someone was coming, but he didn't say who. You'll be wanting to talk to our esteemed guest from House Thule, won't you? He's a tough one. We worked him over a dozen times, and he still won't talk.
So he's a tough guy, huh?
How tough can some nobleman be?
It's unreal. He just stands in there, still and quiet as a stone, like he doesn't even feel it. The man's name is Marcus Thule. He did tell us that much. Our boys caught old Marcus sneaking into the castle with a dozen Imperial commandos, set on cutting the head of House Organa into Throntibate.
Are they the only prisoner?
If you captured any Imperials, I'll need to speak with them as well.
I'm afraid there aren't any, Lieutenant. They all went down during the fight. Took a lot of our boys with them, too. Anyways, as soon as we got the shock cuffs on him, Marcus starts in on the gearbox stuff. Critical intelligence, Republic Special Forces will want to know, that sort of thing. That's when we called your people.
Alright. So much blanket. Right. I'll make him talk.
Let's see if this guy won't spare a few words for me.
Absolutely, sir. Sorry to have held you up so long. Marcus is in holding cell 5, Lieutenant. I've set the security door to grant you access, whenever you're ready.
So,
Let's do this.
a visitor. Welcome. I am Marcus and Darius Thule. Your aspect and equipment are not those of House Organa. Whom do you represent?
I'll ask the question
Instead
to
of
you.
my friends, let's talk about yours. Like Gearbox.
A soldier, clearly, and not of House Organa, but someone Organa allows to speak with their prisoners. Someone from the Republic. Ask any questions you wish. The answers will only come when you've done what I require. I can tell you all about Gearbox, the Empire, and their activities. But before I help you, you must help me. I want protection for my wife and daughter.
He doesn't make deals.
It's yourself that you need to be worried about, unless you start talking.
Beating me will not earn you the information you seek. Your friends in House Organa have already tried. My wife and daughter, they still live amongst my house, and amongst the Imperials. If I tell you what I know, they will suffer for that betrayal. I won't allow this. So until my family is safe, I can tell you nothing.
And it's gonna keep beating on him. It's like, I'll break you.
You can talk, and you will.
This does not help your mission. If you care at all about finding Gearbox, you will consider what I'm saying. Perhaps a compromise. I tell you part of what I know to prove the veracity of my claims. If you find that my intelligence is accurate, you help my family. After which, I will tell you exactly how to locate Gearbox.
You're pushing me.
I'll hear you out, Thule. But this better be good.
Among other projects, Gearbox has helped construct a hidden, highly sophisticated missile battery capable of eradicating any Organa force that approaches Thule territory. Destroying this missile battery would greatly benefit your Organa allies and prove how accurate my information is. All you need do for the rest is protect my wife and daughter.
Your intel better check out. I'm not gonna just hit him after he's started opening up.
Better not be wasting my time.
I'm not. You'll see. Farewell.
None of these are as good. Oh, that actually might be because this is endurance, yes.
I gotta say, Lieutenant, you're something else. Until you showed up, Marcus had barely spouted 20 words at us. Don't know about this business with Marcus's wife and daughter, though. The boys upstairs may not approve of cutting deals with this guy.
I'm not cutting any deals.
I have no intention of saving Marcus's family.
Oh. I see. It's all just a trick, then. Makes sense, I guess. So what about Marcus's story? All of this missile launcher business. You think he's telling the truth?
He better be.
If he's lying, I'll kill him myself.
You don't mess around, do you? Well, good luck out there, friend. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some clues about this Gearbox guy. I'll keep an eye on Marcus while you're gone.
Some of the dialogue I was just noticing seems quite snappy, where possibly if it was like a scene in a movie or something, it might have a little bit more breathing room. It might have a bit more reactions from each of the guys to what each other is saying, where it's very... I'm noticing things because I'm filming TV and that it's very like cut and dry. They don't do really reactions unless they stop saying their line. Oh, I need to go up. Whoops. And sometimes they do a reaction shot when they finish saying the line rather than during it. Which is interesting. At least to me. Oh, that was one of the droids. Oh. Had a moment, I was like, what is that? My headphones look so lopsided at the moment. Oh, let's...
Mami levik bakmanuk, maraka naja kini nam ya bamyak, karaini, anikag nikag, kiniakak anakwamjam.
You smell like sweat and palladium. The smell of hard work.
Alam ko kung ino ni
That's all
baklang
I
kara.
would see, but yeah.
You will brief him here, General. I am Duke Charles Organa, Lord of House Organa, and heir to the SWtOR Star. I bid you welcome.
What's this about a briefing?
You sound like you've been expecting me. Do I need to be filled in?
Just
G'day,
consider yourself my
Jayland.
guest for the moment, General.
How are you doing?
Ino memnu, amka kammem perolak palak. Mem gam gam ginia geguan, am ner na harnak.
I started early because I want to try and get an early night after last night because I wasn't feeling too crash hot this afternoon, basically. But I'm starting to feel better now. I'm starting here, so that's good. Being tidings of pizza in the oven. Ooh, yes, pizza sounds really nice. I could go pizza. It's a fine goal.
Not many people hope for peace anymore.
Then the obligation falls to us.
Manuk Marakanaja. Ki namabam. Yak manana.
That didn't quite sound like my trooper, but oh well.
If Thule defeats us, the other houses will fall, and Thule will help the
It's so
Empire
nice to
spread
see there
darkness
with that
across the
first
galaxy.
person.
I know you came to Alderaan for other reasons, but I need individuals of skill and valor to beat back this evil. Help us.
It's the general's call.
Havoc Squad has an objective already. Your orders, General?
Raka kem you unkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak.
The Thule army is led by Baron Jarkus Thule, one of the house heirs and their best duelist.
Cauliflower
They call him
dough.
the Wolf
Huh.
Baron.
I've never had cauliflower dough, but I do like cauliflower, so I guess.
He's
That'd be
after the
interesting to
spears of
try.
Organa. He plans to turn our own weapons against us.
Not if I can.
He
help
cannot
it.
succeed.
You don't know the half of it. The spears are ancient defense turrets built into the bedrock. Not up to modern specifications, still more powerful than any walker.
Umogala apayang. Nilama ini amka amga.
Perhaps, but Thule isn't expecting Havoc Squad. Take back those turrets however you can, before they destroy us all.
Nice. Good because it has less calories and sugars. That makes sense. I mean, usually for home make some dough, if you're making your own pizza, which is actually really cool to do, and I've done that with my mum and stuff before, you don't put extra sugar and stuff in anyway. But that's cool that there's that option as well. It is like, yeah, really easy, nice. I might try it sometime then if I feel like making something. A lot of the time, because I'm living on my own, I'm just like, I'll just fry something. But I had a nice lamb chop tonight, so that was good. And make you not want takeaway? Yeah. I mean, the thing about takeaway is just because I don't have to make it myself, right? If I was just making everything myself, it tastes better usually anyway. As long as you've got a good recipe and you know how to make it properly. That's sort of a given if you're making it yourself and it tastes better. And you can do it how you do. Yeah, lamb chop's good. I realise I have to use my onions, so I'm just like, fry them a bit and have it with it. Be nice. It's it's an Aussie thing to have a lamb chop and onion and stuff on it. Alright, I need to stop the attackers. Yeah.
Engaging hostile.
Yeah, for sure. Got him. Oh, yeah, we export a lot of lamb, which is pretty cool. And of course there's all the jokes about New Zealand and the sheep and that. Nice. I get some next time you go to the store. Nice. I get simple stuff. It was just like, yeah, I'll fry something and chop up some veggies to go with it, which is good. But sometimes I just feel like something different. Like, a lot of the time, a different thing. I get some pasta and do a sauce with it and all that, which is quite nice when I do that. I just usually pick a day where I have a bit more time to cook it, which is good. I usually nuke the veggies, but yeah, fry veggies. And I fry the meat and then just nuke the veggies in the microwave because it's easy. But yeah, fried veggies are good as well. It is definitely a great thing to work into your life, and it saves a lot of money as well. This is Alderaan, yeah. So our troopers on Alderaan. Corny Plax is going after Gearbox, one of the traitors from the previous Havoc squad. We're just doing our bits and pieces here. Yeah, it ends up cheaper to buy the stuff yourself, like all the veggies and that. And then as long as you're not wasting it all, like making bulk food and then just eating it all day and being fatso, basically. Then you'll be fine, and it'll actually end up cheaper for your budget and all of that, which is good. And you can impress your girl you like or whatever with it too. If you learn how to fix it up. My mum taught me to cook a lot of things. I mean, my mum taught me to cook. And so I can make some more complicated things if I want to. Easter time, it was unfortunate. Yeah, you have to portion yourself for sure. Easter time was unfortunate because we couldn't be together for Easter, so I tried to make my own Spanish cream in the molds, which you usually have a bunny rabbit with some Easter eggs and stuff. Which is something that is just a tradition for my family. But yeah, mine didn't turn out good, but it was my... Oh, sorry, it tasted alright, but it didn't turn out quite right. Which I think may have just been me first time doing it. But I tried. So it tasted okay, it just didn't turn out quite right. Return to Duke Charles Organa. Wait, I don't even need to. Organa Castle. It's good. That's good you were able to join a bit earlier. Usually start in like half an hour. Which is where I guess more people will come in to watch as well. Yeah, I mean, here we can have, what? There's a limit to the amount of people we can have in a house, but you can have like 10 people or something now. It used to be 20 and then Victoria mucked up and it went down again. We can have one person over at our place and we'd be able to do that. You just gotta
The spears of
safe and
Organa
all
are
that.
back in our hands. My grandfather would be proud.
That's here at least. But the classic days. Yeah.
I will not leave my troops behind, General. Do not suggest it. Havoc Squad has my personal thanks. We will feast tonight and ready ourselves for the next battle.
It's needed in the field.
No time to rest while the enemy's out there. I'll stick with
Right over
rations,
there?
sir.
I see.
And
A word of advice? Armies are not inspired by a
Depends.
grim-faced commander. Show
oh,
spirit
they're
and a lust
regardless
for
of
life.
laws. Yeah, I mean,
My lord, there's a call coming in on your secure channel.
I should.
Thank
let
you,
this
Haley.
speak.
Put it through, General.
It's been a long time, my Lord Duke. Who are your friends?
Never mind. If they wish to speak to the Wolf Baron of House Thule, they'll do so themselves.
So yeah, here I guess people are a bit braver, but then, and you get the different states as well. Victoria mucked it up by being too they disregarded the rules in certain places, which didn't help. But a lot of the time, it's just like we want to be back to being normal. And as long as we have the measures in place, like we're being hygienic, we got masks and whatever and that's good. More impactful New Hope is when you rewatch it for sure, I know, right? Like, House Organa's been going for, this is like, nearly 3,000 years before, more than 3,000 years before A New Hope. And you go, well, okay then. You're being rude, Duke. I'll pass.
I don't need to talk to a wolf baron, thank you.
Then perhaps you should simply listen. You may have retaken the spears of Organa, but they served my purpose, scattering your people and sending them straight into my hands.
What are you saying, Baron?
I'm saying that House Thule has taken 300 Organa citizens captive. I thought you'd want to know.
You're making a big mistake.
Threatening civilians is not going to save you.
You don't even know me, and you've judged me already. How unkind.
Yeah,
I'd
that
like
is
to
my
meet in
trooper.
person to civilly discuss the fate of my prisoners. I'm sending a time and coordinates now. In the meantime,
Yeah, they are an
your people
ancient
will
family.
be treated well. The incident with your son-in-law will not be repeated.
And I was thinking earlier, like, you see a lot more Organas
Damn him! Damn his eyes!
in this than just like the one family sort
I
of
am
thing.
not a fool, but a ruler who cannot
It'll be
protect his
one
people is
family,
no
but
ruler
there's
at
a lot
all.
more of them
I have
than
to
in
go.
where just Bale and Bree. We only see really Bale and Brehar, and sort of that is a relatively small family. Then you see a lot more Organas pop up here. So I guess they were sort of in decline a bit, or they kept it more condensed at that time. You could say the Organas are organic as nature itself. Welcome, Lock On. I'm going to that meeting. That's just stupid.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't worry. I'm not rushing off to be captured. Lead the way and I will follow. Sweep aside the Wolf Baron's black guard, his assassins. He wants to meet. Let us meet on even terms.
House Thule is dead.
I'll make sure everyone involved pays the price.
Let us hope it doesn't come to that. Thank you, General. And you. I pronounce you a paladin of House Organa, my beacon in the dark. It is your valor I salute. Your word I believe. Clear the path, my friend, and let us look evil in the eye.
Evil in the eye. Yeah, Lock On. I started early because I wasn't feeling too crash hot this Arvo, but I'm starting to feel better as I play more and talk to you guys more, so that's good as well. Boop. It's nice to sort of get back into something that I can be chill with and just have fun. Because otherwise I was doing stuff that, I mean, while I have fun doing helping out with someone's shoot and stuff, that was great in the morning. I just was really flagging and 5,444 damage fall. Yep. Exactly. Well, how much health have I got? Like 7,038 at the moment. I'm not over level for the planet. Probably because I haven't been doing the heroics. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, all the way down there. I feel like I'm still gonna play Resident Evil after this because I feel like it. It's playing a Game of Thrones. It seems a bit like that, doesn't it? But it's quite different. Game of Thrones is very much. I mean, there's a lot of politics involved with Alderaan, and I think they do that because they're mostly peaceful planet, even around this time. So they ramp up the politics a bit more, but they do have weapons. Look, SWtOR Trooper with weapon. So they haven't demilitarized yet, like in the Rebellion era. It's a planet of the Game of the Senate. I don't know, it's like, people call things Game of Thrones, but there were a lot of stories beforehand that had the similar sort of politics. They just weren't as popular or quite as bold in the storytelling in a TV show sense. Because everyone watches the TV show, but not as many people read the books, right? That's like all hard games in Dark Souls, I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
Impressive. The Sith keep insisting we shouldn't take Republic forces lightly. Now I see why. I am Baron Jarkus Thul, better known as the Wolf Baron. Is the Duke on his way, or did the old man send you in his place?
What's your time?
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
I think you've misjudged your position.
Yeah,
Heremus,
true. It is
please
lock
put
on.
through our messenger.
And it really shows the popularity of something when people reference it like
My
that.
name is Brant Son. I'm an 8th-generation subject of House Organa. My family, along with many others, was captured by House Thul. They're treating us well.
Baron, what have you done with my people?
Keep your Duke on a leash, please. The prisoners are in a very precarious situation.
I can kill you at any time.
You're not in such a good position yourself.
I wouldn't be so confident that you'd win a fight between us. I have 348 prisoners. I'm willing to make a trade.
I'll do it, Baron. House Organa isn't going to fall without me.
Ha! No! I want your friend. He will become my prisoner in exchange for the hostages.
I haven't read R.A. Salvatore's other novels. I mean, I haven't had enough time just trying to read through all the Star Wars EU novels, to be honest. Like, as far as time-wise goes. And I want to read Firefly, the other 2 Firefly novels I haven't yet. Are you serious?
You're really funny.
I'm very serious. You're more useful to House Organa than the Duke. If I can take you out of commission before the next battle, why not? You can rest happily in our jails until the Republic ransoms you back, or you can have 300 deaths on your conscience.
I still think he would want to protect the citizens because that's one of the duties of the soldier.
I'll turn myself in. Let the hostages go.
You will not be forgotten. I swear it.
Use the gas. Keep him incapacitated until the transport is ready.
Here we go.
No movement for hours. We're secure.
What's that? By the entrance.
Attack! Destroy the Thul invaders and free the prisoner!
There we go. They let me keep my weapon in prison. They're idiots. No wonder they're failing. Woo!
Are you hurt? We came for you as soon as we heard what happened.
I'm fine, thank you.
They had me sedated, but they didn't hurt me.
Myself and the others, the Wolf Baron freed us when you turned yourself in. Our first duty was to rescue you.
Thumping blaster rifle
is on the march again. We need your help. General!
Look at it on his back. Status report.
What's House Thul up to now?
Oh great, Sith apprentices.
We're used to fighting blasters, not the Force.
Understood. Those Sith are doomed.
The only good Imperial is a dead Imperial.
Yes, Connie Paxson. Folding gun, maybe. It'd still have to have the same sort of mass, wouldn't it?
Go, save our house the way you saved us.
We have to defeat Sith War apprentices. War. War never changes. Oh no, that's not the war. War never changes. I think it was 2033 that Fallout sort of started off with all the nuclear attacks and stuff, wasn't it? I don't know, I think that's the year that Fallout 3 set. It was earlier than that. Let's take him out. Not even a chance. Don't tell me you're gonna check him out. I mean, realistically, they should do a thorough check. Even though it would be very uncomfortable for both parties. Here's movie music. It's nice playing it on Twitch, because then I don't get sent the notification, your video has been copyright claimed, your video has been copyright claimed. But I was thinking of doing this on YouTube side for the next week, but I'm still not sure. I'm still thinking about, the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I don't get the notifications that this is copyright claimed here. Work out what I want to do, I guess. The SWtOR Trooper. Where them Sith princesses at? They're just wearing Imperial armor anyway. Ooh, here we go. I think I'm just gonna keep doing it on Twitch. I keep changing my mind, I know that. But, you know, it's nice to do it here. Then I can just swap games afterwards. And I have all the people. I was thinking about, like, there's been a thing of videos of some of the bigger YouTube channels and stuff donating to streamers. I was wondering if it's actually worth putting a link for donations down in, like, the About section on the mobile app and that. Yeah, YouTube is whack. So I was wondering if it was worth putting a donation link in, like, on my channel information and stuff. It appears below when you're on desktop, but in the About section when you're on
Enter,
mobile
Lieutenant,
app, I think.
and stand before me. General Kashim reports that the Sith have been defeated. The Thule forces are scattered. Our troops are containing the enemy along the coast. For this alone, your names will be recorded
I think
in the
Streamlabs
histories of
does
House
things
Organa.
with donations.
This
I've never done that before.
is a victory.
I've managed to watch so many videos of other stuff that I hardly see Star Wars videos on my recommended anymore. Just because I don't want to see new canon stuff. And then I subscribe to Matt Wilkins and Christopher Nelson, and that's about it. Actually, thinking about that, Christopher Nelson put up a video about how the Crystal Star was misprinted, and he has the copies of it that has a book called Witchfire with the Crystal Star cover on it, and then vice versa as well. Oh, wow. They demonetize history channels? Wow. That's crazy. Anyway. And we won. Are you winning, son?
The battle's over? There won't be a second wave?
Bring in the prisoner.
I will not beg. My allies will come for me.
You risked your
Will
life
they
to save
now?
my people from this man's treachery. I put his fate in your hands.
He must die.
Execute him. He'll be an example to the other Thules.
As you wish.
You haven't won this war. The
Wow.
Empire grows stronger every day, and House Thule remains its greatest weapon.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of videos going through, and it's hard to check all of them as far as manually checking them and going,
my friend.
well, would
I
this
ask
be
you to act in
appropriate
House
to still be
Organa's name as you travel
monetized?
this world. Will you represent our cause?
But you would think that the ones that would be demonetized would be the ones putting a lot of their own opinions on it, while the ones that are monetized would have an objective truth to them. But even then, opinion pieces, you just know are opinion pieces, right? So it's all weird and whack. The Republic comes
I'll
first.
do what I can, sir. But Havoc Squad is a
I
job
guess
of
I'll
its own
die,
to do.
yeah.
So it does. If I can ever help, call on me. You will always be welcome here. And the day will come when Alderaan sees peace.
Yeah, I
Until
remember
then,
one
feast,
time
celebrate, and hope
I
we
heard
live
they
to
were
see a
putting
kinder
those full-on
age.
porn up on YouTube, and it's like, what? What? So that was crazy. Yeah, he gets captured and he's like, guess I'll die. Nothing there. Nothing. Okay. Ba-dum. Forget if the Thulls can appear later on, or if they were sort of wiped out all the time. I think they're wiped out because they don't appear from memory in like Rebel Force or anything like that with Alderaan. Yeah, the ads are crazy. I have ad blocker on my browser, but like I watch some things on my phone and man, you can see where the markers for the ads are and they're going crazy. They're probably trying to make up money over everyone they demonetized. Which I don't have a problem with because I'm not monetized yet, but it's still weird because it is a legit job for people, and so they need to be really aware of that sort of thing. It's like, I watch Markiplier, and he got a copyright strike on a video that ran up for 4 years because they copyright struck another person for something that he reacted to in the older video. And it's like, what? It was there for 4 years. And if they were going to remove it, then for sure, he said, he's very solution based as well. And I like that mentality, is you don't just complain about the problems, as you present solutions. And he offered some really good advice, like communication, like they could email. Does it trim out that part of the video or something? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know if people didn't tell me there was straight up porn in there. Like, I don't go searching for it, so I don't really know, but yeah. I wouldn't have known if people weren't talking about it. And if automod catches you for saying porn, I'd let it in. Because, I mean, in this contest especially, then it's fine. Of course, Lock-On T, he's a mod, he could let it in. I should start thinking about, oh, I have mods yet. Yeah, I think the algorithm's pretty messed as well, because it really built in ad block. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I tend to use Firefox more, but on my phone I use Google Chrome because for whatever reason I can't just long hold an image off of Google Images and download it. And that's the reason I use Google Chrome on my phone. Yeah. I just have... And I use Google Chrome for some things like... Some things work better with Google Chrome, so I just use it for those things. I haven't ever tried Opera, to be honest. Used to use Firefox there. They updated a mobile, and I still don't know if I like it or not. I feel like... And yeah, they made Windows Edge out of Chromium base as well. Now that they've got rid of Internet Explorer, which is interesting. But yeah. what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and now I lost my train of thought a little bit. Yeah, just some things to... Oh yeah, I never ended up trying out some of the other browsers like Opera and that because I was happy with using Chrome and Firefox. It's weird. The video producer on Twitch, if I'm trying to highlight my videos, it does have a glitch on Firefox, but when I use Chrome, it's fine. It doesn't have a glitch, so I don't know why.
And this weight, NO, I've got 7 bioscans left.
Patrols report a 50% increase in blaster malfunctions.
Okay, set up a meeting with the staff sergeant. And blast it, tell me when guests are here.
Acknowledged.
Science Commander Kekana Herot, Regional Supervisor for the House Organa Garrison. Glad you made it.
Most things are optimized for Chrome now, and of course, that's nice to have the option between the two, which is good. You're a science commander?
I don't think I'm familiar with that title, sir.
Look, I come from a research background.
Rebranded as Edge. I mean, they brought both of them out at the same time. It is a bit edgy,
how you handled the Wolf Baron and House Thule. Hoped you could help us out here too.
I mean, I never really used Edge because I'm like, well, it's Internet Explorer 2.0,
General
isn't
calls
it?
himself King of Alderaan, but I'll go outplayed us.
Can you believe? Yeah, they got really weird ads on some things. It's like, why are you even showing me this? No surprise there.
Of course you're outplayed. You need to learn to defend yourselves.
The Republic was supposed to teach us. Guess that hasn't worked. Alderaan has a native species called the Killix. Insects. Hive mind. Semi-intelligent. House Ulgo turned them against us. The bugs swarm, rip apart walkers, whole battalions.
Bugs. Humans, aliens, I kill both.
As long as I get to see some action.
Killing them isn't a solution. They just spawn another swarm. I was drafted as science commander to find the Killix weakness, but I need a task force to get inside enemy territory. If you can capture a living specimen, I can learn how Ulgo makes the nests attack and stop all this at once.
I'm up for a challenge.
Dangerous missions are what I do best. I'm in.
Killix argument. Yeah, there's Killix on
absorb prisoners
Alderaan
into their hive
here.
mind. The victims are called joiners. You'd need to assault Killix territory, subdue a joiner under fire, and bring him here for
the ads are whack. They really need to filter what ads they actually let in to be a certain standard. Because you get the ones for those crappy games as well. It's like the ones on Facebook. They're just apps of crap that they put hardly any effort into, and it's just like, and then it's like, well, what am I even doing? What is this even doing? I have no interest in it at all. I'm on the job.
All right, let's move.
Hey, we're losing this fight. If we don't solve the Killix problem soon, this place will be overrun. You're our best hope.
Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, right? What? I don't get why other people's characters can turn up in conversations. That's still a weird thing. I don't even know Chinese Alibaba. I just think of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. And even then, that's only a reference that my dad had talked about. So it's like, oh yeah, I just realised I don't actually remember what that is. It really, I feel like it's something to do with Arabian Nights, so like the series of stories. The company? Oh. Well, stuffed if I know. I don't pay attention to the ads. It's like when Facebook goes, oh, fill out the survey. Have you seen an ad for this? I'm just like, no. I don't scroll much on Facebook anyway, so I don't see the ads. There's a missile batteries I need to destroy. Oh, here. That's what they look like. You should always pick the ads. I get annoyed the way the YouTube mobile app works is how it brings up the comments separately, but when you get an ad, it replaces the blooming comments that you're scrolling through or whatever while you're waiting for the ad to finish playing. Or while you're just watching the video and you want to read some comments. And it goes, ooh, here's the thing. If you're accidentally pressing on this comment, well, then the ad comes up and take you to that. I'm like, I don't care about the ad that much. The algorithm picked it just for you. The algorithm screws me over big time on YouTube. I'm like, well, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about earlier. My positive Souls EU content doesn't really get suggested by the algorithm, it doesn't seem. At least as far as people who watch Star Wars videos. Because I feel like more people it would get more views. Because it's good content. And like, I didn't bring out the EU review today that I intended to because I was just bushed and I needed to rest this afternoon. But that's another thing. I'll do a bonus video next week. But yeah, then the people that go and hate on the new canon and everything and criticize things, it's like, oh yeah, they now just shoot past you. Now they have the 30k subs and everything. I'm like, I don't really want to compare myself to other people because I know we'll go at an own pace, and I do like slowly building the community. I think it's a really good thing to do because then you get sort of more quality out of the community, and it's what you want as a community rather than doing things for the algorithm that you don't really want to do and you don't enjoy, and then getting the wrong type of people when you actually change over to doing what you want to do. Because someone was trying to help me, suggesting, oh, you should do videos on this, this, and this. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do. So yeah, shoe shop as a test for randomness. I mean, when I looked at mic arms, it came up with a ad on the YouTube app for microphone arms. When I just googled it, JB Hi-Fi, and then searched for them. Yeah, the environment is so saturated. I mean, I started in October 2018. So I don't think it's really coronavirus as much. It's just the way it suggests videos to people. And I know I've improved my thumbnails and things as I go because, of course, always you're learning more when you start out and all of that. But yeah. That is true, and I would love to do a video every day for people on YouTube or whatever, but I just can't because I've got life. You know, it's not my job. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't know. I don't get it. I am completely the opposite. I don't like people. I mean, if it's a movie review and they're saying, well, this is my thoughts about it, then yes. But I don't care about the blooming people complaining about things. Yeah, for sure. I'm doing my own thing, and I'm glad that I never started doing YouTube to go, oh, I want to get big and do it as a job, because that would cause me so much stress and problems. I'm doing it as a hobby. It's like I'm doing this as a hobby, and I'm going, wait, I can be paid for it. So I see the gaming here as something that I'm like, well, I'll pursue this then, because that'll actually be something more that I can do rather than doing all of the gaming on YouTube and stuff. But yeah, I agree, Lock On. I had thought about it, and that's my thoughts as well. It's just, I want to do what I want to do, and I want to be the sort of channel that I would like to watch and I would like to see, rather than not.
Forward battery, this is Primary. I've got some fresh ballistic data for the MR3s you've got loaded down there.
That's him, isn't it, sir? Former Lieutenant Bex Kolos. Gearbox.
Affirmative, that's him.
Studying your personnel files, haven't you?
Affirmative, sir. I thought it best to learn what I could about our targets in advance.
We've been doing some testing for Project B and worked out new results for your range Rex. You want to nudge those MR3s a good 0.053 degrees positive lateral to get clean hits on zone 3.
Even the video I did on Dave floated on the EU.
Once Project B is complete, we'll have you over
it's 50-50 whether I actually should have done that.
Project
Yeah, it is a downfall of creators.
Does the term have any significance for you, Lieutenant? Do you know what he's talking about?
I'll finish the thought after the conversation. I'm talking over people, but that's why you have subtitles, I guess. But yeah, I feel like creators go down that road and then the content diverts so much from what they actually want to do, which is actually what I'm seeing in bigger YouTubers when they take breaks and things. They come back, they do a video, and when they're the ones like, I'll watch Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and that, they still want to do stuff that they like to do, rather than stuff that they just play to the algorithm. Although they understand the algorithm really well and do stuff that they enjoy and goes with the algorithm. But it's also different stuff than what I do on my channel, and I like it to be Star Wars EU because there really aren't many Star Wars EU only channels out there. So that's what I wanted to be for people, and I think it's good to bring it back as well after I've thought about it more and do that as a focus of the channel, and then the gaming can be here on Twitch. Yeah, I just stopped and went on a rant for a minute. What am I doing? Negative.
No ideas here, Sergeant.
Perhaps Marcus Thor would know more. We should question him further. I'll follow your lead, sir.
Turn to Captain Cormac. He's discovering. Yeah, I know, right? The music really sets the mood, doesn't it? Too solemn. For sure. And a lot of the things I've done, since this is my hobby as well, while I'm talking about stuff like that, I worked out how to put the board and everything around it without paying for Streamlabs Prime and that to get themes. There was a time when it was free, and I got one random one, but then I'm like, I don't really like that. And then I started creating stuff in Photoshop and stuff based off of my logo, so it's good. It's good because I can figure it out, and I'm really happy that that's something my mum's good at as well. When it comes to things she needs to do, is figuring out how to do things, generally speaking, and so I'm glad I did this. Yes! For quality! Good content shall not perish from this realm while I survive. That's for sure. Like EU Channel's Matt Wilkins doing his Expanded Universe reviews, and Christopher Nelson only posts occasionally. Otherwise, they're all mixed canon groups. Channels and whatnot. Channels, groups, all that. And so it's like, it's a pity, but hey, that's the way it goes. Forget what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, weaken and go to join the Guardian. Oh, he died. Okay. I need you to not attack.
Right away,
right
sir.
now. But Companion's too powerful. She killed him before I could actually put the thing on him. Alright, now we're good. Need to take him back. This is one of the things I think about sometimes as well with all of this stuff going on, because I entered into the YouTube realm and stuff is going well. There's a lot of trends that I guess they reflect what the general people like to watch and whatever, but it doesn't seem like it's actually very good for the society, in my opinion, as far as all of the negative type of content is not the type of content I would want influencing society. I would want more positive based and encouraging, and not faking it, being realistic at the same time, but also focusing, like Star Wars is just a fictional franchise. Why do you need to be hating on all the news that comes out every single time and doing multiple videos on it? Beats me. And I get the mentality a bit, because there was a point where I really had the hate cycle with the new canon, but now I think I've gotten a lot better with my mental health as far as that goes as well.
Got one? Fantastic. Containment protocols, NO.
What have you done to us? We've strayed from the nest.
Good. If he can talk, he can tell us why the Killiks are attacking, and how House Ulgo is controlling them.
You hear that, Joiner?
We need to ask you a few questions. You understand?
We remember when we lived among you. Before joining the kind, there was only isolation.
I'm going to run some scans. Hey, tell us, why the aggression? Is Ulgo supplying you? Scaring you?
There is such pain now. The song of the universe is disrupted. The warriors are angry, and we swarm.
Any idea?
He's your subject. How do you want to approach this?
There's a lot of neural activity. He is hurting. Must be his connection to the hive mind. Not sure why.
Your people drag us to your pain factory beneath the mountains. You must be dissected and absorbed.
Enough threats.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
These warriors. We will rage.
Neural spike. Exactly how Ulgo does it. Eno, take him to a cell.
When we come, you will join with us.
We have our answer. Ulgo is torturing Killiks on our land, driving them against us. Take out the Ulgo pain factory, and you free up almost all our troops.
How do we find
Suppose you're right. What's our next step?
I'll finish the
There's
conversation.
a cave system nearby.
On.
Ulgo troop levels are high, and we've spotted Killiks too. Place is a death trap. No one gets near it. It's got to be the pain factory. If you get inside, destroy the Ulgo forces and contact me. Let's stop that swarm.
Yeah. So I always try to think of politics separate from fiction in certain ways. Like, I'm very much a person that doesn't think of real world politics when I see things, and especially when it's American politics, I'm fairly clueless when it comes to that being put into a story. But at the same time, I notice some things and whatever. At the same time, I think it's more that they put whatever they think the politics are in it, and I'm like, well, whatever. What I think more about is this: it reduces the quality of the storytelling, and whether, I mean, I guess there's some sort of politics in it, but I think a lot of people try to make everything political, and it's not. And I think it should just be more about the quality of the story writing than the actual ideas that they put in it and try to reflect. Because my problems with the new canon are more about the quality, like the quality of the story writing and the direction the story went in. Because if they did still write a good story and had those politics and stuff in it, there would be a lot less rage about it, I think. But that's just my opinion. There a minute. I mean, art reflects the culture at the time, that is true, and filmmaking is art. So in that way, you can't avoid putting the politics into it, right? But it's very much like George Lucas in the original trilogy, and especially the prequels, was reflecting politics of things that people had gotten over, basically. Like, it was still relevant to the time because people knew about them, but that period of time had passed, from what I know. And so, there's that. And George knew how to write a good story and not go over the line with all of that stuff as well, like not to be too blatant and still tell a good story while reflecting. What we see in politics is what reflects human nature, and how we relate to people in stories is by them reflecting human nature and things that we do ourselves. And so in that way, you almost need the politics in it. But there's a lot of ways you can go about it and different quality of the storytelling in it. But it's just priorities, right? Write a good story is above what I would say everything else is as far as the script goes. And from the look of it, Disney itself doesn't care about Star Wars because they've just let Lucasfilm decide the direction of the story for the most part. Of course, they can call some reshoots for like some movies and whatever. They can veto things, but I think it was a tweet by Pablo Hidalgo. You can probably Google it, and it still comes up as a search result that someone screenshotted. Is the Disney sets the deadlines for the movies, and they do the marketing and the toys and whatnot, and that's their main thing. And Lucasfilm still has direct control of the story. Yeah, it's all very American-centric, for sure, and that's what a lot of what seems like the entertainment media is coming off. That's why I like Eastern entertainment, like I'm watching anime and reading manga more than before, because there's all this stuff. And and especially for me in Australia, I'm just like, well, I don't care about that. If it's a good story, I will enjoy it. If it's not, I'll go, well, I don't want to watch that movie again. Basically.
Republic forces, alert base and assume battle positions. Retarget the torture droids. Release the Killiks if you have to. We can take the enemy's very best.
You're pathetic.
What? Are you scared?
For House Ugo! For the crown!
Yeah. The line is blurry, or you do it in a way that... there's some stories with very big political themes in them that are told in a good way for people to be able to enjoy, but there's also a place for certain stories to focus on politics, and then there's certain stories to focus on fiction and not reality, and so we can make it whatever we want. So when we're writing fiction, especially in this case, there's the politics of the Senate, there's the politics of House Organa and House Thule and that. They can be removed enough from real world politics that we don't immediately associate them with a real world event or something like that.
On nil, sir.
At least when I'm immersed in it. Twitter's just bad for everything. To be honest, I share my videos there, I share when I go live, that's about it. Something is comment on, but as I see more and more, I'm just like, I just don't comment on it, just go out of the app. Yeah, the prequel trilogy was a good balance story-wise. Yes, you can talk about all of the stuff about execution of the prequels, but the actual story itself, you can read the novels and all that if you want a different take on it, but slightly better, in my opinion, as far as execution, because you can imagine how it goes. And the base story is still really good, and there's a good balance there for sure. I'm knee deep in bodies.
Dead Olgos, dead Killiks, dead joiners. I'd say I found it.
Fantastic. I wish I could have come along, but I know my limitations. Olgo's going to have a hard time riling up the Killiks now. Gives us breathing room. Of course, it'd be a shame to let all that tech go to waste, but Olgo learned a few things about the bugs.
Always a researcher.
Glad you're paying attention, Science Commander.
I might be able to replicate the Olgo experiments, bring the Killiks onto our side. See if you can salvage the data and equipment.
Alright, let's upload the data.
I'll do what I can. Hope you get some use out of this.
Hey, Fenrir!
I can't turn the Killiks. I'll at least grab the combat routines off the torture droids. Might help us play defense. You should get out of there. Meet me at the command post for a debrief.
Alright, I just need to go back there. The Killiks are a hive mind, and the Geonosians are still individual beings, I think. And they also look a bit different. I'd say Killiks are closer to Verpine than Geonosians. As far as how I imagine the Verpine looking.
Appreciate your business.
The strike team destroyed the Olgo facility. Killik attacks have fallen by 40% already.
It seems putting you in charge was the right decision after all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This must be your strike team. Always a pleasure to see you.
At least from what I remember of the Geonosians. Because they have very specific, like, Poggle the Lesser was the leader of the Geonosians, so the CIS. And they have more individualism and stuff. It's a bit like what I call sort of a mix between individualism and like an ant colony. Like you have the queen and then they follow the leaders of whoever's in charge, and that may be a bad analogy because I'm just spitballing, but yeah. What happens now?
Now that the Killiks are dealt with, what next?
Yeah. They have like the drone class like the ants do.
Then they have itself. Thanks to all of you.
Some case systems there.
I owe you one. But right now, I've got reams of insect bio readings to review and a lot of stimcaf to drink.
I mean, that's the...
Thanks.
I'm spitballing, so I'm like, Did I say Pog? I said Poggle the Lesser. Pog champ. You owe me a reward. Torture.
All that's left is my pay.
The droid will see to it. I've got a couple surprises you might like.
I didn't really... Oh man, I thought he was gonna flirt with her more than just go, I deserve a pay. Never mind then. Back in there, okay. Yeah, and colony's the closest I can think off the top of my head to equate to how the case system works.
And his name is John C.
Hi Will, how you doing? It came up this time in the chat, so that's cool.
Captain Cormac, I really don't believe I can make myself much clearer than...
Lieutenant, welcome back, sir. How did your mission go?
Pogs were never a huge thing when I was
missile
younger,
battery that threatened
at
our
least
house, sir?
in my life. It went well.
The battery was destroyed successfully, Captain.
Well, congratulations. I'd say House Organa really owes you one for taking care of such a dangerous threat.
Yes. Allow me to extend the fondest gratitude of our noble House of Organa for your heroic assistance, Lieutenant. I am Palos Theseus Organa, first nephew to His Highness the Great Duke of Organa. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
The family's huge here, and yet they're sort of... I don't remember them being quite as big in the Rebellion era, which is interesting. Of course, by that time, a lot of them would have remarried and all that. Like, probably married out the family name and whatnot amongst everything. Likewise.
It's good to meet you too, sir.
Yes. Well, indeed. I'm told that you have spent some time in the company of a prisoner detained herein, one Marcus Thule. This man is of no small consequence to our house, as you may well be aware. What is your interest in him?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Unfortunately, I can't discuss the details of my mission.
Surely you're joking. Lieutenant, I'm certain you would agree that my family has a right to know what transpires in our home. Marcus Thule is telling you secrets which I deeply suspect he would not do without promise of recompense.
I don't cut deals.
Marcus isn't getting anything out of me.
Really now? You must be a shrewd negotiator indeed. Well, I'm afraid that house business compels me elsewhere, so I must take my leave of you, Lieutenant. But let me make something clear. Marcus Thule attempted to murder the head of our house. He will not be pardoned for his crime.
I do not see a reason to pardon him.
Sorry about that. I tried to calm him down, but to Palos, you're just a stranger buddying up with the guy who tried to kill his family.
Palos, but it's, can't blame him.
Palos has a right to seek justice for his family.
Yeah, I'd want to put Marcus down too if he came after my family like he did the old Duke. I've been watching Marcus since you left. I don't think he's made a sound or moved a centimeter. Still, I'm sure he's been looking forward to your next visit. I'll be out here if you need anything.
I mean, I forget if, yeah, they couldn't have a baby, and that's why they adopted Leia. I think the Organa line, there were some relatives that were still around, so the organic line would still be going at the time. But yeah, significantly dwindled, and possibly because of lack of genetic diversity. You never know.
You've returned. I trust everything was as I described. I have now proven the accuracy of my knowledge, as well as my intentions. Before I share any more intelligence on Gearbox, you must rescue my wife and daughter.
Tell me about Project B first.
Nobody gets rescued until I know what Gearbox is up to with Project B.
I have stated the price of further intelligence. Until you rescue my wife and daughter, we have nothing further to discuss.
Stop wasting my time.
You're testing my patience. Don't.
This gains you nothing. I will not yield. My wife and daughter can be found at our family manor. I'll provide you with the coordinates. They must not be recognized while traveling with you. You'll need to acquire disguises of some kind.
What is this? Is ridiculous.
Is there anything else you want? As long as you're dreaming?
My family and I have a code word for situations such as this. Speaking it will prove that you're acting on my behalf. Tyrovan, remember the word well. I'll not have you harming Altana or Valen to gain their cooperation when you could simply speak a word.
Altana and Valen?
Those are their names?
Correct. Altana is my wife, and Valen, my daughter.
Valen or Valen?
If you fail to deliver Altana and Valen to me alive and well, I will never tell you anything. Never. Now go. We will only speak further when I see my wife and daughter safely before me.
Alright.
So I guess that's it then. Nothing for it but to rescue the wife and daughter, huh?
I can't believe it.
This really isn't what I signed up for.
Hey, I know the feeling, Lieutenant. Believe me. I've got you some cloaks here, sir. To disguise the ladies, I mean. It's going to be tough getting to those ladies. There's bound to be loads of guards, Imperial and Thule, in every direction.
No sweat.
Tough missions are what I do best.
Good luck, Lieutenant.
some of the... Yeah, I was just looking. Some of them seems to get into a bit lower quality stuff. Like, some of the graphics seems to be glitching slightly, but that might just be me. Yeah, I think now I remember what pogs are a bit more. I think the one thing I was collecting at the time was like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I collected the Yu-Gi-Oh Tazos from the packets of Twisties and stuff. And I remember at one time at school, someone stole my whole folder of Yu-Gi-Oh Tazos, and I was just so shattered by it. And my parents were really nice and got me more.
Select an available travel route.
Now we have a speeder ride. I'm feeling better now that I'm streaming a bit more, so I'm really happy that my nap in the afternoon helped. Because I was feeling quite... just really flat. So it's really good to be able to stream and feel better. Interacting with you guys and chilling and having fun with games. Yeah, I'm so like not political that I don't even remember what conservative memes means. Yeah. We go to church, yeah. But I gotta remember the definition of conservative 1 minute. Because like the parties, something different in every country, I know, right? Noun, a person who is averse to change and holds traditional values. In some ways, and in others not. I mean, I never like to label people with specific terms like that anyway, because it also depends, like that sort of thing, being averse to change and that. They're not really averse to change because if the change is better than what they have before, yeah. And I would say we're less religious and more followers of Jesus, because in religion there are a lot less, in religion there are a lot more man-made rules and traditions and things that are not completely Bible-based. But I don't know how much you want to go into that discussion.
Ulgo's forces are advancing, Lieutenant. You will hold that outpost, no excuses. Crescent out. Havoc Squad here? I can't believe my luck. Major Crescent, 1st Organa Regiment. I'm in charge of holding this area against the usurper who calls himself King Ulgo.
Consider me an ally.
I'll do whatever I can to aid House Organa's cause. Good. I'm in desperate need of your assistance. All my forces are committed to holding back Ulgo's army, but an important mission has just come up. I need volunteers to invade an enemy stronghold and rescue one of my people.
Because it also say we're non-denominational Christians, but we go to a Pentecostal church. But I wouldn't want to, because some things I agree with, it's just personal opinion. You find your own answers to things. Oh, you just, I mean, I was never allowed to, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons when I was younger and stuff like that. but that's because my parents thought that it would give a bad impression on me when I was younger, when I was more impressionable, and they didn't want like Bart Simpson to be a role model for me, that sort of thing, which I can see as a valid reason. It's not really because of any specific tradition or something like that, but it's just that sort of thing. It's fine to ask questions. If there's something that is too intrusive, I won't answer it, so you're fine. But I'm fairly open and honest anyway. That's my
dangerous missions are what I do best. I'm in. Excellent. I need you to save my daughter, Andra. Against my express wishes, she infiltrated the Ulgos posing as a lowly servant girl. She thinks she's some kind of hero. A reckless little fool.
Of course. Why are you so upset?
Your daughter is trying to help. What's wrong with that?
She's not a spy. She's a girl with
I don't
delusions of
remember my
heroism.
DNA sequence.
2 days
I don't think it's
ago,
ever
Andra transmitted an
been
emergency
sequenced.
alert. Ulgo jammed the frequency before she could reveal any information. I feared the worst, until my scouts picked up a distress call earlier today. It's a signal from Andra. She's alive.
My DNA is made off of adenine, guanine, tyrosine, and cytosine in different combinations. I think that's the right names for them. A T, I just don't remember 100%, but the others I know are right. Get it back.
Havoc Squad will extract your daughter in one piece, Major.
I'll owe you a soldier's debt if you fulfill that promise. I've already lost Andra's mother and brothers to this war. If you save her,
yeah, correct.
This
cool.
recklessness must end. She won't listen to me, but you might convince her to abandon her foolishness.
Animal science, so it's good to remember
reward you for that
bits
favor.
and pieces from that at least. First things first.
One mission objective at a time, Major.
Yes, of course. Andra's signal came from the estate of House Rist, not far from here. That
at least conversation
Ulgo
play out.
must have turned my daughter over to the Rist assassins for torture.
Better get moving then.
We can't afford to waste time.
Please get Andra away from those filthy killers. Good luck.
My favorite cereal? The most common one I'm having now is like the... It's similar to like the... What am I even thinking of? Special K sort of stuff, where you have a mix of like some berries and some oats and whatever in it, and then I put some milk over it. That's the one I've been liking recently a bit more. But like, yeah, I think I'd probably say that's probably my favorite at the moment. Cause like some others, like I was never too keen on the Milo cereal for whatever reason. Don't know why, but yeah. I think there's some of the other ones like Nutrigrain I like. I don't even know what Cocoa Crunch is. We don't even have that here, especially spelled like that. Oh yeah, when I was a kid I also liked, why do I forget what the, we got the off-brand ones of course, because they taste the same. There was the ones that are, like mate, they look like they have a pattern on them and they got a certain texture on them, and now I'm forgetting what they call. I love Dry Plain series. Oh, interesting. I like milk. Yeah, when you get a good one, I think there's some that are just horrible, to be honest. When you get the healthier ones, they got a bit more flavor to them and they're not just all the same like taste. Fairly bland taste, I should say. And they're good. They just, and the texture of some of them are just, yeah, you go blah, 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 blah. And then you look at some of the ones that are supposed to be healthy for you, and you look at nutritional information and they're not that good for you anyway. But they're better than some of the other things with lots of sugar, like What's this? Just loading the tab. Just loading. Oh, I never had those. They just look like the Milo cereal. No, I'm not familiar with that. Is that a new one maybe? Because I usually just go to the cereal and get the same sort of area. I don't look at all the different ones when I'm shopping because I go, wow. Yeah. But that looks like the Milo cereal. Finally 5 left in stock, order soon. You can order it if you want some. Oh, you know, since you were young. Interesting. So you get some stuff. It's got a koala on it, obviously. It should be here in Aussie stores. I never noticed that one. Unless you just call it something different for different countries or something. Because that is Amazon and not like Woolies. Hang on. I'm gonna look. Out of interest. If we actually have it in our shops. So hold on here. No. I searched Cocoa in Woolworths, which is our supermarket here, and it comes up with Cloudy Bay Tea Cocoa, which is a white wine. So no, we do not have that here.
That's far enough.
Raisin Bran.
One more step and the girl dies.
I was never as keen on some of that stuff when I was younger, but now I'm older, I like some of that more.
Colonel, is Battle Group Echo ready to level this place from orbit?
Has he heard you? You're crazy.
You've totally lost it.
Hear that, you filthy assassin? It's a code phrase. Translation, you're doomed.
I don't care who you are. You invaded the sovereign territory of House Rist and murdered its people.
Give me the girl.
Release your captive, and you can live. I don't bargain with scum.
Congratulations, idiot. You're about to die.
Not before I end your life. Guards!
Woolies is every state here in Australia, not just Victoria. And I don't even live in Victoria. Wrecked. Melbourne.
Sorry about all the nonsense before. I had to keep that flunky off guard. Nice bit of rescuing, by the way.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Don't worry, you're safe.
Yes, I know. Shall we move on? Glad to see Father got my signal. Escaping by myself would have been a bother.
Lockham was saying cancel Victorian Callum because we don't have the Cocoa Crunch cereal in Woolies. It's not in our supermarkets. Tell me what you learned.
What did you find out from spying on Ulgo?
Oh, nothing. Just Ulgo's top secret plans to destroy House Organa. Here, take this. Give it to my father immediately. No time to explain, he'll understand. I'll find my own way out. My cover with Ulgo may be
yeah,
blown,
I didn't know how far back you'd
useful
actually
house tool.
read fingers, because I know the chat only comes up for a certain amount when you join. Go home, you amateur.
This isn't a game and you're a terrible spy. Stay out of this war.
You soldiers think you're the only ones who can fight. Can't say I've enjoyed needing to be rescued. All it's done is prove my father right.
Stop wallowing in self-pity.
Buck up and get over it.
You won't give me any credit at all, will you? Maybe I don't have to be a spy to make a difference. Get that datapad to my father. Lives are at stake.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to work with some kid. How are you going, by the way, Bingus? I was feeling not so good this afternoon, and so I had to close my eyes for most of it, to be honest. Because it really sucks. I get too sucked into manga. I started reading Kiseiju last night after the stream. I'm like, oh, I'll read one chapter or something. Get sucked into it. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and I had to get up too early anyway. So I was like, no. That night felt terrible afterwards and it was no good. Oh, nice. Yeah, sun was really good today. It was really good to help out with the shoot in the morning. I was good for that. You still haven't read the manga version yet? It's very close to the anime, which is good. Because that means they did a faithful adaptation of it so far. You wore shorts for the first time in your life? Is that it in your life? Since March, yeah, fair enough. I was just joking with you. Of course, you probably would have worn shorts before. Now, I'm feeling better now than I did earlier. It's like I wasn't feeling too good, then I rang my parents to talk to them. And that helped. It's just one of those flat days in the afternoon. Plus, I have that funny thing where it feels like an ear blockage. No one's ever seen above your knees before. I mean, his missus would have. That's about it. Yeah. Well, unless you're keeping the pants on. Imagine that, you just... All Callum needed was his wife. Oh dear me. Yeah, it's good. I'll probably play Resident Evil after too, so that'll... You're here for that. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil. No. In a bit. Yeah, fair enough. Heresy! Wearing shorts before. We know it's not true. You just had skin-colored leggings that you put on the shorts to make them pants. You say you wear shorts, but no one can tell the difference because they're skin-colored leggings. Yeah, Resi 4 will be good. I've been keen to play it again. I plan to make tomorrow Resident Evil stream still, but I'll see how much I have to do because I'll put it in my schedule now on Twitch. The thing is just like, I couldn't do stuff this afternoon, so I might have to do some things tomorrow, and tomorrow's Father's Day, so I'm going to make sure I spend some time talking to my dad and everything, which will be good. Now we're gonna find Marcus Thorne's family, apparently. Oh man, there's so many games I want to play that'll last me for ages. Resident Evil, I think, would be good to do a whole run of Resident Evil weekly. And oh, that was weird. Resident Evil 6 didn't disappeared from my Steam library. But when I went to the store page and clicked play now, I went to install it, and now it turns up there once it's installed again. I'm like, what? It's probably a scene glitch of some sort. I'm still waiting for update 6.1.3 so it'll sync all of my achievements that I made throughout the game for all of my characters. But they have released some update news for SWtOR that they're gonna have new story on update 6.2. So that should be the next expansion and the last one, I would guess. Unless they draw it out more, which I hope they don't do. Oh, the graphics took a moment to load. So when we get to that, I will be playing that too. Here we go. They're both in the same clothes.
Who are you? What do you want from us?
Is this what real Organa soldiers look like, Mum? How fierce!
Stay behind me, daughter. I won't let you be taken from me.
Are we that scary? Don't make me hurt you.
If you want to live, you'll do what I say.
Why have you come here? What are you going to do to us?
Marcus sent
Your husband wanted me to get you out of here. He even gave me the password. Tyrovan.
The daughter is checking me out for sure.
The code word.
For sure.
Marcus, he's still alive.
We have to go to him, Mum. We have to.
But how will we make the journey? We'll be spotted traveling with this soldier, marked as traitors to House Thule, to the Empire. I want to see your father again as much as you do, dearest, but we must think these things through.
One.
Here. I have cloaks with hoods to hide your ugly faces. Problem solved.
Well, I suppose, if we have no other choice.
I didn't want to call the daughter ugly. This will be fun.
Just think of it as an unusually dangerous vacation.
Very reassuring.
Don't mope, Mum.
Sophie.
This is going to be so exciting. Let's go.
The daughter's so nice, and then the mum's just like, yeah. Think of the problems. I like the daughter. She's so positive. Valen Thule. Alderaan. Now they just look like they're in Jedi robes. There's another trooper. He doesn't have all the buffs. There you go, have another buff on top of that. You get all the, when you click the buff here, you got a call, fair enough, but once you've played through each of the story characters to chapter 3, you get the buff for that class unlocked on your character for all of them.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
How many kills am I off for Alderaan now? Just wondering. Oh, 100% crew, however that works. I hardly do some things. Trooper. 868 out of 1,000. SWtOR Trooper, blasting through the Imperium. Blasting through the enemies. Not gonna lie. Like the mum has some good curves there. Especially when she's standing right next to her daughter. I don't see much figure news, to be honest. Fenrir, I just tend to be out of the loop on it. I just don't go looking it up, and a lot of Star Wars stuff I don't see now, because if I look at one Star Wars thing, all of the Star Wars stuff will come, and that includes new canon, which I don't want to see. A bounty hunter figure pack. Oh, I think I saw about Jango Fett with a bounty hunter, like the video game label, in the shops or something. But that seems odd to me, because it's just Jango Fett, and they can release another Black Series figure of him. I don't know. I wouldn't call him particularly EU, because it's Jango Fett again anyway.
Welcome back.
Just looks the same.
You're like seeing the sun after a long time underground. Andra contacted me from a medical convoy on the way to a safe zone. You have my eternal gratitude. You not only saved my daughter's life, you turned it around.
Andra said this contains vital intelligence. You should have a look.
She mentioned you were bringing a data pad. Let's see it. I recognize these coordinates. And that date. Blast, Olgo. How is he always a step ahead of us?
Well, don't leave me hanging.
Was there more? Or do I start guessing?
I need to save our mission here, my friend. Listen carefully. An armored column is coming to reinforce our position. King Ugo has learned of our plans. He hired receptors to destroy the
I just keep
armored
imagining
column
them in a
before
block
it
of
arrives.
carbonite.
Tell your armored column to turn back.
I can't. They're moving through enemy territory on comm silence. By the time I can reach them, it will be too late. The SWtOR set up camp in some nearby caverns next to a bridge. They'll demolish the bridge as the armored column crosses it. We'll lose everything unless you destroy the SWtOR camp immediately.
Oh, they're just like a chromium finish from the look of it. That'd be great, right? If they just did a series of figures that was just all of the characters in carbonite. Simple enough. No problem. No saboteurs.
I'm ready to do some damage.
Kill them all, but do it fast.
Wipe them out. Ooh, love them. Ooh, yay. I'm stuck. Ah! I'm stuck. Oh, okay, that did something. Maybe it recognized I was stuck. It'd be ironic for the bounty hunters to be in carbonite as well. Especially Boba Fett. What I like though is like the new EU figures that are coming out. It shows them more popular. That's really cool. I just released. Wouldn't there be an old version of Holiday Special Boba Fett? I haven't looked. There could be an old version of him. Oh, my ear's feeling better. Yay! It felt like it was blocked, like there was a possible infection or it needed to be flushed or something, but it's feeling better. Yes! Thank you! Thank you, Jesus, again. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not feeling as blocked and everything. See, streaming is just good for me. Yeah, victory! Yay! Ooh. Look at that armor. I mean, obviously not suited to the Trooper, but it's got better stats, so chuck it on the one that's not the... Now that looks extra weird when you look at that. That's why I like how they added in these customization slots so you can have an active outfit that you change your own scene. You got your... Why did you get matched? Are there not enough people playing here in Australia or something, or Australasia for their servers? How does that even work, Bingus? Oh yeah, I came in here for fun, I think. I could have killed demolitions from outside, but oh well, I'm killing them in here. Oh yeah, I went through... my parents got me a SWtOR Trivial Pursuit one time. And I did this a little bit ago, but I went through and removed all of the new canon questions from it. What I thought would be cool is if we create some EU questions for Trivial Pursuit for it and stuff. But you probably need to sort of really put some thought into it. Because they're already, from looking at it, there's information from the EU in it, like some place names and stuff, which I'm calling EU information because that's where they were first given. And otherwise, yeah. It's just slightly funky, but it feels a lot better. It doesn't feel blocked. It just acts a bit blocked when I'm trying to clear it. It could be a funny tube thing. For all I know, that just went bad for the afternoon and I didn't realise, but I thought my nose was working properly. Oh well. Not that it really matters to you guys.
You saved House Organa's mission here. If I had a medal, I'd pin it right on you.
Medals only weigh me down. This mission was pretty easy.
I've had worse assignments.
You have a hero's modesty. One thing's certain. We can't afford
no,
another
literally,
incident
he's
like
had worse
this.
assignments.
It's time to implement new security protocols. If only Andra were here. Thank you again for all you've done. Goodbye.
However that works. I need to go all the way back to Captain Cormac. Right. 7 viewers, that's cool. Found nothing but horrors. Oof. Yeah, I would not want to try too hard. Because none really exists, other than if there's EU information in the ones based on the movies. So I would just go, yeah, I'm just, you could create your own. Real mad, sad, not glad. I mean, I know it already doesn't exist properly.
Oh, hello there, ladies. Welcome to the detention center.
Where's Marcus? You're holding him prisoner in this horrid place, aren't you? I insist that you take me to him at once.
Lieutenant, what's the call here? You think it's safe to let him in?
Oh, yes. That is the one my parents got me. So I removed all of the new canon questions out of them, which is like a sack like that versus a sack like that from the other movies. And it's from before the sequel trilogy was even finished. So that's where I was going. And yeah, that's the whole marketing thing, isn't it? They marketed in the way that they thought the sequel trilogy was going to be received well. That's just facts. That's the way they wanted to market it, to be honest. Are you kidding?
We're talking about a prison cell. I think it'll be fine.
Good point, sir. Good point. All right. Take the ladies on in. Cell's open.
Let's move along. I want to bring this nightmarish journey to a close.
Don't be such a crank,
Oh,
Mom.
SWtOR Trooper.
Enjoy the adventure. We're going to see Father.
Yes, the only thing that brings me comfort in our impending doom. Let's find out what these beasts have done to my Marcus.
Yeah, I punched him a couple of times.
Marcus!
Father, we're so happy to see you.
Altana, Valen, I'm sorry to have put you through all of this. Was your journey a safe one? Are you injured?
We are uninjured, husband. This beast you sent for us was more savage than those we encountered along the way.
It really was the most exciting adventure of our lives, Father. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I played with my parents and they just couldn't beat me, so I just went 2 rounds. Because they're very casual fans. Yeah, peace, Fenrir. Have a good one at work. Hope you enjoy yourself. I do like Valen. She's so fun. Enjoyed yourself, huh?
Glad you're happy.
Oh, yes. It was utterly thrilling. Thank you.
You have carried out your end of the agreement. With Altana and Valen safe, I can tell you everything you wish to know.
Marcus!
Our house is no longer ours, dear. It is a puppet and nothing more. The two of you are my only concern now. Listen closely, soldier. Gearbox is working inside a highly secure bunker, hidden in the mountains. A direct assault is impossible. The bunker's force fields are impenetrable. But if you raid the generator facility that powers it, you should be able to shut the defenses down.
Impenetrable? Come on.
You're kidding me.
I haven't led you astray thus far. I have no reason to begin now. As for Gearbox himself,
I thought he would
cannot
say
offer
something
any further
different,
information.
but okay.
His Project B was kept a secret even from House Thul's highest nobleman. However, he promised that Project B would single-handedly turn the tide of the conflict. Whatever it is, Project B is dangerous.
I'll be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
Our arrangement is concluded. If you'll excuse us, I'd like to spend some time alone with my family now.
Wouldn't we all? Right. Kinda wish you could flirt with his daughter. That'd be funny. Oh, that's a very basic looking version of the one I've got on. The one I've got on looks better because it's got the blue markings. Where are we going now? Up there? Okay, let's just go to the closest thing. Boomity boomity boom. wonder if the vibrations of the sound in my ear would help to dislodge any bits and pieces of...
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Oh, while I'm thinking of it, how many do I need? How many more? I'm just interested because one of you subscribed yesterday, which is like, I'm interested in seeing how many more until I unlock another emote, which would be really cool. Because then the people with the first tier subs and everything would be able to have more emotes rather than just the ones that I put on their affiliate. I have 6 out of 15 subscribers for the next emote slot. It is weird you're getting US servers. And it makes sense if you're playing with US friends. Unless... Is your VPN still set to the US maybe or something? I think you go on that for American Netflix or whatever. Sorry,
Up the Pantiers. They left. The minute the Republic disagreed with them, they up and seceded.
The Pantiers ruled Alderaan for the past century. If they're still alive, no one takes the throne without their blessing. Ah, I was hoping you'd make your way here. Major Crescent told me of your actions at the bridge. How long were you listening? Are you aware of the situation with House Pantier?
I've got the basics.
Former ruling family. We need their support. Anything new?
After the last Pantier Queen's death, Boris Olgo invaded, slaughtered the entire bloodline. Until a few days ago, we believed
yeah, it's really early for the US as
However,
well.
We have new intelligence that some of the Pantiers survived and are in the mountains.
To get the history, I just need to know.
hear this. Boris Olgo knows this too, and he's massing strike teams to destroy what's left of House Pantier.
Yeah, you don't have VPN on. Oh, that, yeah, that is
weird.
weird.
To stop them.
The Republic must stand against genocide, Captain Skov. But the troops I sent never returned, and our reinforcements won't be here in time.
I'll stop
Consider me your reinforcements.
The Olgos will be staging their move into the mountains for the assault by Thrata. To track down the strike teams, look for their transports. Good luck.
Alright.
Every move we make, Olgo's got forces there waiting for us. I don't understand.
Oh, why did we drop like 3 viewers? I don't know. Oh no, 2 would it be, because it went from 6 to 4. I don't know. I just noticed it.
I'll contact command for new orders. Looks
Might
like
have been people watching for a while and then they had to go to sleep or work or something anyway. I really wanted to catch some people that were streaming earlier, but it's just like... I was just not even able to concentrate properly. It was just bad. Oh, they're up there. Hold on. Oh, that's... Yeah, let's get into Gearbox's bunker. It's good because it's been so long I don't remember all the details of the story. So I can replay and still be surprised by some things and that. The Trooper especially, I don't remember as much about them as some of the other classes. Let's go. Generator access. Boom. There we go. Oh yeah, the end of the year. Virtuous prosperous, virtuous prosperous nickel. How do you know it's virtuous? I've learned at the end of the year is that I'm going to be back up with my parents in Darwin for the Christmas break. So during that time it would be nice to try and get this computer up there, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. And so I will be streaming Cyberpunk as much as I can beforehand. But because I really want to play that and I'll get the most I can out of it. Also, I may end up just doing a lot of console games at that point because my laptop isn't brilliant. It wouldn't be able to stream and play a game at the same time without running at 100% CPU. It has enough trouble with Zoom and recording. Like, using virtual cam with OBS, I put a little border around when I go on Zoom because it makes it more interesting for people to see and stuff. So with that, it's very much a thing of, well, my laptop will not be that great for playing games on.
Personnel. Warning. Unscheduled main generator
I recorded a bunch of my LEGO Star Wars playthrough on my laptop.
Main generator shutdown sequence initiated. If main generator shutdown sequence has been initiated in error, proceed immediately to generator command to abort the sequence.
All personnel in the facility will have heard that command, Lieutenant. We should anticipate heavy reinforcements.
Of course.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. But I really want to play Cyberpunk on day one, which I'll be able to do. 18th of November, Steam says.
Requires 3-week overhaul to be carried out by trained Imperial Power Bureau officials only.
I was having my PS1 up there, which I'll bring that down with me, but also I'll be able to play some of those games.
Shutdown sequence is aborted before completion.
Oh, they're actually hurting me. Oh yeah, I'm only on the rebel side, which is every time there's a Sith base, right, there should be this music.
Main generator shutdown sequence
pretty much. I have this sort of music.
All generator function has been terminated. That is all.
But it is Revenge of the Sith music, so it's like... Oh no, it's not attacking clones. Anyways, movie music. Never mind. What? Okay, see you, lock on. I'll catch you later. And I guess that's what you mean by never mind later. Oh, a lot of these guys are cleared out already. Gearbox. He's the first person we talked to in
Hey there, kid. Been a while now. I barely even recognized you.
You're old, no surprise there. I came to kill, not to talk.
You're a dead man.
And who's that nice young lady you've got with you there, huh? I don't think I've had the pleasure.
You're just wasting time, and you never will.
Just back off, Gearbox.
Listen to me, young
That's
lady.
my girl.
Never go around with a man who won't introduce you. Means you ain't important to him.
The Lieutenant simply knows that I have no interest in conversing with traitors to the Republic.
Well, honey, judging by your accent and the company you're keeping, I'd say that's something of a double standard.
So welcome to my humble little research bunker. Have you had a pleasant stay so far?
Why does his voice sound not organic when it's in this shot? Very pleasant, yes.
I'm not sure about your guards, but I've been having a great time.
It's no problem. Guards can be replaced, especially guards who can't even do their jobs.
You're finished with the something.
I hand it to you, I didn't think anybody could breach this place. Still, what you gonna do? Havoc Squad too. See, a real Havoc Trooper never has fallen into a trap like this one.
Alara did just get told. That was fun. Republic be like bad boys, was good. Fight me yourself, coward.
Win in a fair fight, huh, old man?
No such thing as a fair fight. Welcome to the future of war, kid. Hope you're ready to make history because you're gonna be this baby's first confirmed kill.
Hey, I doubt it. Got it. Oh, Gearbox is inside of it. There we go. Is that a Metal Gear? No, it's just a big droid. You know, like the spider is. Oh! Inaros, welcome! Every time Republic Scum invades in base, I'd be like, why not just overstrike the base? Well, I mean, generally, I guess the bases would have shields, but yeah. You'd think they would try that, wouldn't you? Inaros, the Uwu god. Corny Plaxa must scale the galaxy to find and destroy 7 evil X's and a nasty breakup from Havoc Squad. Is that Corny Plaxa versus the world? True. But I guess it's a matter of resources as well, as like the Republic will be bombarding them while they end up getting some forces out and engaging the ship and all that. Tactics. But yeah, I agree. Gearbox the jock, indeed. Or it's no Corny Plaxa versus the galaxy. It's just a Star Wars galaxy. It is good. Yeah, it's in the entire spark in space dock fleet. I mean, I guess the thing with that as well is the Imperials pick places with civilians around, and so the Republic has that morals thing where they don't want to sacrifice the civilians. A giant lightsaber with a giant hand? Or just a million lightsabers and everyone's just using the Force to push them up at the starships. That'd be amazing to see, wouldn't it? just a whole swarm of lightsabers flying at starships and ripping it to shreds. I can see them doing that in like one of the Dawn of the Jedi comics when they're first using lightsabers and stuff. Aha, but the lightsabers won't be destroyed by flying into the ships. They'll just cut through everything. Although they will take a while to cut through the Duracell. And I guess the cortosis weave could have been developed after that tactic. Because it would have been cut to ribbons before they had cortosis to be able to stop the lightsabers. So. Well, not according to the EU, J-Land. Which is pretty much, yeah, EU. They were... Beskar still? Yeah, Beskar's awesome. And the proper Beskar game, Barden Jusik would be awesome as well with the full Beskar game. And stuff like that. And I love the Bestulik Starfighter that they made with Beskar on it. It's like, whoa, this is lightsaber resistant. Let's put it on our ships. In the Legacy of the Force series. Oh, I need to go over here. It's really interesting how, like, that's what I see as well, like through traumatic events and stuff like the Yuzan Vong War, good things come of it, like it dug up the Beskar veins on, the terraforming dug up the Beskar veins on Mandalore more. Stuff like that, it's cool. Wait, uranium? I am forgetting. Post Return of the Jedi is probably still my weakest area, because I haven't read as much of it. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Sung Steel and Ultra Chrome. There's so many different elements and materials in Star Wars. Oh hey, your colours are actually coming up as the same colours there. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I just like the relaxing music around Alderaan as well. I was like,
Thank you for taking on those strike teams. I think that's the last of them. There aren't many who take on such a dangerous mission on short notice. Republic owes you, but not half as much as I've spent here.
There's lots of details in the EU that just forget a bunch of things. Oh, wait, I'm not. Why can I not just search properly? Oh, okay. It could temporarily block lightsaber energy. It doesn't. Wikipedia doesn't list its first appearance. It was mentioned in this game, Darth Plagueis. Oh yeah, it's one of the materials, right? And stuff.
Has Boris Algo called off his attack?
The attack is off. For now.
Yeah.
But no one on Alderaan is safe while Boris Algo
Frick has
holds
also
the
got one, yeah.
I've received word from Kate Pantir, the heir to the house. She'd like to meet with you. House Pantia's current location is well guarded and not common knowledge. But the brass is granting you temporary clearance to visit.
What does she want?
Is this just a friendly thank you, or is she looking for something more?
I think she hopes you're the hero Alderaan's been waiting for, to get that traitor Olgo off the throne. The Pantias owe us, you, their lives now. It's crucial this goodwill lasts long enough to get a Republic government on the throne.
Still sucking up, even after they turn their backs on the Republic in its darkest hour.
Politicians are like planets. They orbit around whatever glows the brightest. But that's the game here. If we don't learn to win it, the Empire will. Thank you for
Well,
your
we kill
service.
traitors, you know. That's my trooper. I'll just kill the traitors. I need to go back there first. And I feel like the obelisks would kill me before they would actually provide the benefits. Like, a non-force sensitive would probably be killed by the obelisks, to be honest. And then they'd have to be someone as strong as Bane to be able to resist all the poisons and whatever else. Although they don't release a poison until they're killed, so...
Sir, I was only following the lieutenant's orders.
Two
Cooperating with
minis,
our allies, isn't that the drill?
Captain, you have converted our prison into a hotel for enemy nobles.
I already told you. The lieutenant had to rescue the ladies to get Marcus to start talking.
Well, at least doesn't kill the host until they're killed. Hi, Will! So when they're killed, they release a poison into the body, which is why Xana had to go to the healer to save him. Tutor minis. Voice change, okay. What voice have we got there? What have we here? Sound like a PA system?
Well, here we are, back with Star Wars, the Old Republic. Isn't back in black? Gotta get back in black. So here we are. What was it doing? It says we have to rescue the ladies to get Marcus out of here. So what's going on here?
Is this guy giving you trouble?
Lieutenant, sir, you're back. You're just in time.
Ah, the lieutenant, no doubt returning from yet another daring and influential operation on my family's behalf and without our knowledge. Would you be so kind as to explain to me why there are 3 Thule nobles here insisting that they have a bargain with you?
What's your tone?
Who do you think you're talking to, Palos? But you aren't the boss of me.
How dare you? Your attitude is inappropriate, inexcusable.
Much better.
What bargain have you struck with this man and his family?
Marcus is still yours.
My deal was for the wife and daughter, not Marcus.
But Marcus! My Marcus! No! No! Please. Not father. Not father.
Hush now, dears. I knew that this might come to pass, and it is a small price to pay for your safety.
This agreement is satisfactory to House Organa, Lieutenant. The ladies will be remanded to the Republic's care as soon as arrangements are made.
Unauthorized personnel shall be fed to Jeff, the Rancor. We have a small yellow-trousered tie here. He says his name is Lethal, and he needs his money to come and collect him. If anyone knows a kid named Lethal, he's small and yellow-trousered, then return to his money. Hey, if you collect him, there will be a reward. Sounds good.
I'm glad we could come to an agreement, Palos.
Indeed. I apologize in earnest for doubting your commitment to the relationship between our house and...
We should start our sequence.
You're all monsters. Heartless beasts with no bravery or honor.
We cannot change this, Valen. nothing can.
Damn, she was so positive before.
My dearest Marcus, no.
You'll pay for this. I won't rest until every single one of you is paid for this.
Bad things happen.
The galaxy isn't always a happy place.
You'll pay. Someday you will. I swear it.
I'll leave you all to grieve then. Farewell, Lieutenant, Captain.
Guess you'll move on now, Lieutenant. You got your man, Palos is happy, everything's tied up.
Another job well done.
Just the latest in a career of successful missions?
Guess that's what being in Havoc is all about. See you around, Lieutenant.
T-minus 5 minutes until self-destruct. Self-destruct has been activated. T-minus 5 minutes until detonation. If you wish to cancel the detonation, press the big red button. Query. Shall we consider liquidating the undesirables? This sounds interesting. If I do falsetto, tweet. Well, now we know! Are you ready to rumble? My trooper is going to go speak to Cantina. One of the last surviving members of the Pantier family. Will they wear pants, or will they not? Nah. Of course, HK's HK, he does the same as better. And of course, I've got a weird voice change thing on. It's not quite HK either. Shall we consider liquidating the undesirables, Master? That's pretty close. I just have to actually change how I speak as well, with a query. Shall we consider liquidating the undesirables, Master? To pants or not to pants? That is the question. To boldly go where no one has gone before. To Pantier. For Pantene, maybe. Or just a place with pants. Or no pants. Or their own pants there. How much poop could a poop if a poop could poop? Okay, so how much could a poop? How much poop? Thanks for following, I'm trying to... I can read it normally, or I can just try and... I thought the voice changer was a fun thing to do. That's always good fun.
Now is the time. The longer that tick is on the throne, the deeper he digs into Alderaan's veins.
I don't disagree, it's...
Our savior. I'm truly honored to welcome you to House Pantier. I am Princess Katay, the closest excuse for an heir we have after that monster Ugo's work.
Calling Callum Johns. Please come to the principal's office immediately. I like immediately rather than at once. What's this about? Oh, hello. You put me in my coffin! You put me in my coffin! What's this about? Hello.
It's an honor and a pleasure.
I need your help. Pull my family's butcher off our throne, and I will throw my support behind the Republic's choice of ruler. As I was telling Commander Burdell, conventional force won't win this. Boris Ulgo's army is a match for the Organas, and what remains of our Queen's Guard. The only chance is for a small force to enter our states and take the usurper on.
ASMR. quite picked it up. But I have been looking for... Hopefully when the money comes through I'll be able to get my microphone on, which would be really cool. I'll be able to have a bit better audio quality when it's closer to my face. Because it's like right here. I'm sitting on my desk. I see your point.
Take him down, as long as it's a good Republic man who replaces him.
If you get Boris Ulgo off the throne, I don't care if you replace him with a Wookiee. Boris Ulgo's barricaded himself inside the throne room with his most elite guards. Kill him. As long as he lives, he's a threat.
That is not necessary.
Oh, here we go.
I'm certain
After the
it will
conversation.
take 20 years. Capture him, and he'll receive a fair trial off-world.
He should die.
Boris Ulgo is a tyrant now. He deserves no mercy.
When he fought for us, he saved millions of Republic lives. Do none of those count when weighed against Alderaan?
If you are to face him, you're the only one who can make that choice. But do not trust him to yield the throne alive. This is the private access code for our house's inner sanctum. For what you've done, for what you will do. We must trust you with it. Use it to wrest that dog from our throne. And House Pantier will be forever grateful.
I never actually heard the Borg speak. But I can imagine it going like, "We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add our biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is futile." Racist against Wookiees much? I know, right? Hey baby, I hear the rules are cool. Toss salads and scrambled eggs. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? It depends on the woodchuck, right? If the woodchuck could chuck a lot of wood, then it'd do really well. But if the woodchuck could chuck some... I've already said it now. I've never actually watched Star Trek properly. I've watched a little bit... Oops. Don't my internet's dropping out on the SWtOR. I watched a little bit of the classic series on the plane, like 2 episodes or something. But otherwise I've never actually watched Star Trek. So there you go. But if the woodchuck could chuck some good wood, and if the wood could the wood chuck the woodchuck? If the wood gathered together and made like an ant or something, could the woodchuck the woodchuck? I tend not to open the YouTube videos when there places links in the chat, because I end up, the audio goes through and I'm playing the game more and stuff. That's just what I tend to do. Oh, well I wouldn't know what the scrambled egg thing is from. I'm just like, what is that? Okay. Freeze, criminal scum! Hand in the air! Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I'm not arresting you anymore. Timmy, get down there. It's just a sound file. I mean, I guess I'll listen to it for a minute. Might as well. I'm just not sure about them all the time. Stop right there, criminal scum. Timmy, get down from there. Your mother's very worried about you. Okay.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will
I get it.
biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Okay, yeah, so they multi-layer the audio so that it sounds like it's doubled up and like a hive mind type thing. That makes sense. Man, playing a Star Trek clip on a Star Wars game. What has the world come to? Damn, Trekkies are everywhere. Stop right there, criminal scum! You've broken the law and must answer for your crimes against Skyrim and its people. What say you in your defense? Oh, I didn't do the... I was reading it and I didn't do the accent. How do I do the accent? Stop right there, criminal scum. You've broken the law and must answer for your crimes against Skyrim and its people. What say you in your defense? It's still not accurate. I can't really get the accent spot on. Oh. Wait, I know you. I really love the music in here. I love a lot of the music in this game. Like they reused some tracks from KOTOR 2 and other games as well, which is really cool. But the original music of this game is really good. They did a playlist with the complete music of SWtOR Republic on YouTube, which is really good. And yeah, it's cool. That's how I go on that. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man. Pay up, or pay the price. We'll take down Barris. Go. Oh, Barris. Here we are. That sounds interesting. Through the voice change.
So, I wondered who would be the first to try for the seat. I didn't expect an off-worlder. Who sent you? The Organas? Those broken fools? What's your stake in this?
I'm not here to talk.
I'm here to take you down. Has the Republic forgotten? I won the Battle of Rordak by personally boarding Moff Scepter's battlecruiser. What did the Pantiers ever do except abandon the Republic when the Senate faced a tough decision? The Pantiers' folly has allowed the Thuls to return. Forward, the Empire would have Alderaan.
It's sort of both, isn't it? Like Murdoch and Galactus. And defend your throne.
Time to finish this.
Galactus. Looks more like Galactus.
To arms, men! Defend the throne! For Alderaan!
For Alderaan! For Narnia! Alright. For goose guitar. Goose guitar, goose guitar, goose guitar. That's the part I remember. Goose guitar, goose guitar. He can manipulate Ferrous iron, and everyone has iron in their blood, right? Unless some of the aliens don't have iron in their blood. I don't know what Hulk's blood is like either. But Hulk gets stronger than Maddie gets, so Hulk might give him a good challenge because he could fight against the Control, possibly. Because he'd still be able to send signals from his brain to his body, so if they override the strength of Magneto's manipulation, not bloodbend, yeah, exactly. I still haven't watched X-Men Dark Phoenix. I should do that sometime. Just out of interest. I probably should put a time limit. What do you think is a good time limit for the voice changer? Like 5 minutes or something?
Because otherwise I'm like, well, I don't know. I just like when I feel like it's just going on. This is definitely movie music in here. Such good guards they have. Yeah, I don't know much about the comics, so I only know what I've heard a bit. Oh, goodies. That's a better belt. I'm gonna take that and put it on here. A better looking belt is what I mean. Oh, that's that sort of armor. Interesting. Alright, and then all of these bits and pieces just no influence gain. Large. There we go. And moderate.
Entirely too kind. You're entirely too kind.
Don't know if I'm too kind. It's kind of just getting your goodwill. Went to survive a one-way trip to hell. Actually, lock on. I have listened to some of the comics on Comic Historian, and there is a Hulk that gets out of hell, I think. It's always some Christmas song for Alara, yeah, for sure. Dimensional tunnels. I mean, yeah, if you go into universe and so one-way trip until the Hulk just keeps throwing himself into black holes to find his way back. And then there's the whole multiverse, so yeah. The movie Interstellar wants a word with you, I know, right? Of course, none of us know what's on the other side of a black hole, so it's all just fictional theories and stuff. That won't work, then throw him in the hottest sun at the center of the galaxy. Pretty sure Hulk's invincible as far as if he's... He would have to be disintegrated or something. The center of the galaxy isn't anything special, is it? Like, there's just stuff there. Oh, he's done already. Easy.
You're making a mistake.
Yeah, everyone is a
only
Hulk,
one
yeah.
with the strength to defend Alderaan against the Empire.
You're too dangerous to live.
You can never threaten Alderaan again.
Without me, Alderaan will fall. You'll see! You'll see!
Will I know?
So, I'm guessing he resisted arrest. Congratulations. Not many people can say they brought down a king. Commander Bradell will want to thank you himself.
Report.
The original main menu music. It'd be nice if they gave the option to change it. But he's dead.
Boris Algo will never again threaten Alderaan.
Oh,
sorry
it's
end for a man
my
who
astronomy
once
isn't that
swore
good
and
either,
lied.
obviously.
You've done more than the combined might of
Could it
the
just be
Empire
the same
and
thing as
Republic
the other
could.
black hole then?
Freed the throne from Borisolgo, but it will still be a fierce battle to keep the Empire from consuming this world.
So now
what's our next move?
I cannot hold you here any longer. Thank you for your service. Alderaan is one step closer to freedom because of you.
Alrighty. Ooh, what is this? May as well do that. Yeah. May as well have a change. Right. Ship's hollow terminal. Let's head straight to the ship then. I might have an intermission in a moment. Just it's been nearly 3 hours. I'll just get up and walk around. But I'm feeling much better than when I started the stream, so I'm really happy. Star Wars always does that, right? Yeah, the gravitational pull would definitely block. Yeah. So it's whether, I guess, Magneto can actually get him to that point, or if he can resist his powers enough, or whatever. It's a mad. Yes, I'm going to continue in a moment, but for now I am going to have a quick intermission. Be back in like a minute or two. Alright, back. Sorry. Alright, see you, Naros. Thanks for following and joining in. It was good fun.
This is General Garza. Report. What is the status of your mission on Alderaan?
Successful, as always. Another day, another kill. Mission accomplished.
Everything's taken care of.
I'm pleased to hear that, Lieutenant. Congratulations. And what of Gearbox? What is his current status?
Objective neutralized.
Gearbox has been dealt with, as ordered.
Excellent, Lieutenant. Top-notch work. Now, regarding your secondary objective, Assisting House Organa wherever possible. Palace Organa tells me you conducted yourself with utmost courtesy and were an invaluable operative on his house's behalf.
And his name is John C.
Will is back. Yes, we came to an understanding. I'll do my best.
I'm glad to hear Palos was so pleased.
So was I.
Can't wait for a
With
full
Gearbox
face helmet though.
eliminated, you have officially dealt with every Havoc trader outpost we are aware of. But as you know, our task is not yet complete.
We need to get
You should return immediately to Special Forces Command on Coruscant. It's time we finish this.
Copy
I'll
that.
return to base immediately, General.
I'll see you soon, Lieutenant.
We're going to take down Tavis, the leader of the traitor. Yeah, this one. We got a nice brand spanking new blaster rifle. Just more like a handheld minigun. And all that good stuff. Speak to General Garza. We're gonna do this bit. This will be the end of, I think, chapter 1 or chapter 2. I forget how the chapters are divided up now. But yeah, this section where we're hunting down the traitors, so it'll be cool. Well, it just comes in to play a sound bit, don't you? That's all you're there for. Look to General Garza, she should be... Yes, the get goods. I got good at this game. Whoa. Someone with Satil Shan's armor. It threw me for the loop for a moment.
Welcome, Lieutenant. Stand at ease.
Just do that.
We have a great deal to discuss. Before we
Just
begin,
get good,
I want to
I know,
congratulate you on everything you've achieved thus far. You've completed missions and defeated enemies that few other soldiers could ever contend with.
Thank you, General.
I'm glad I could make a difference.
You've certainly done that, and you aren't even finished. The time has come to end this, to deal with your former squad mate's treachery once and for all. We've made a critical breakthrough in the search for Tavis. A decisive opportunity has presented itself. Are you ready to end this, Lieutenant?
Yes.
I'm always ready.
Good. We've intercepted a signal, broadcast to Taris, Nar Shaddaa, Tatooine, and Alderaan. The signal contained a message from
God,
Tavis,
playing a
calling for all of
Cyclops.
his surviving followers.
I thought
to
I'd
pull
try
out
the
and
different
rendezvous
helmet
in
on.
Imperial space.
You added some sunnies here, nice. There we go. Sounds like the perfect.
Another hidden rendezvous in the middle of nowhere. We're falling for this again?
You can proceed as cautiously as you like, Lieutenant, but we are going to act on this intelligence. I suspect the Empire is losing its patience with Tavis. Every operation the Havoc traders were involved in has now been completely obliterated. Your missions have been very costly for the Empire. I think Tavis is trying to regroup before the Imperials cut him off completely.
That's what I like to hear.
It's nice to know I've made an impact.
We're only just beginning. I want you to infiltrate Tavis's rendezvous. You'll proceed to the coordinates in the message and slip in amongst the surviving traders to board his vessel.
Ooh, and then?
What's the plan once I'm aboard, sir?
Once on board, your first objective will be disabling the ship's hyperdrive. Next comes your ultimate objective, Tavis. Locate and neutralize him with extreme prejudice, Lieutenant.
With extreme prejudice. It will be a pleasure.
I'm going to enjoy taking that traitor down.
You don't need me to tell you the kind of odds you'll be facing out there. This is no ordinary mission. This is a Havoc mission. A mission no other unit could ever accomplish.
Let's go cause some havoc.
Is Havoc Squad prepared to do what no one else can, Lieutenant?
Affirmative.
Havoc Squad is willing and able, General.
Here, get yourself and your people the best loadouts you can. Then head for the rendezvous coordinates. I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. The Republic is counting on you. So get out there and do us proud. Dismissed.
But Tavis is a morally ambiguous sob story that will force you to take sides. Jacob better score. And they already said why they defected in the start of the on Ord Mantell near the end of that planet. So basically the story is that they defected because they felt like they were abandoned by the Republic during one of their operations. Well, they basically were. Talos is a blessings of Talos upon you, yeah. The Justice. Board the Justice. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. My trooper hates traitors, and that's what he is. Well, let's do this. And
Good day, Lieutenant. Welcome aboard the Justice. Need to run a few questions by you before you head on into the crew area.
oh, I was wondering if that was going to turn up because it looked like it was supposed to have loaded. Questions.
What kind of questions?
Nothing major, just a couple of quick questions to help with the personnel tracking. Which planet were you posted on, Lieutenant? Who did you serve with?
Ah. Gearbox would theoretically be the best option tactically wise because they may not have heard that he was dead yet. Well, they probably have, but yeah. A most recent recruit? Gearbox.
I was stuck bowing to noblemen on Alderaan. Gearbox was running the show.
Oh yeah? Some of the other guys were telling me Gearbox put together his own assault walker. Really advanced stuff. Is it true?
It was worthless.
That thing was a hunk of junk.
Really? That's not what the other guys were saying. Guess they were just easily impressed. So what about this other rumor I keep hearing? That a single Republic soldier came in and broke up the entire operation. Is that really true?
It was incredible.
I never thought one soldier could do so much damage.
Me neither. Guess we'd all better stay on our
Playing
toes,
the spy a bit here,
Hey,
which is cool.
I won't hold you up any longer, Lieutenant. Go on and head for the crew area. I bet you could use some rest after what you've been through. See you around.
Rest time indeed. But we're not going to there, we're going to the engineering bay. I guess we'll have to fight everyone on the way back. Traitorous Republic Commando. You're raising suspicion?
Hello, Lieutenant.
Oh, Ray. Fun. Hello, Ray. Giving up already.
Have you come to surrender the ship to me?
No. You're caught. You failed.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
This battle isn't won yet.
Wrong. Time to die.
Let's get her. Finally get to whack her after she tried to trick us before. Ding dong, Avon calling. Let's do this thing. She may be sexy, but her booty isn't enough to save her this time. Whoa! She disappeared! But she really is a wraith. Oh. It's not closed on me. That's the perfect trap. Just close the door on them. They can't get through. Yes! I got the kills with Alderaan. Nice, I got 1,000 kills with her, so... I just need the ones with the other companions. She became one with the Force, I know, right? Oh, I leveled up. Okay, what have we got here? Reactive shield charges with electricity. I do like that one. Oh, better speed of piloting. Oh, I can't do that, Will. It's not a function of the game. And she disappeared. So how are you supposed to do that? Well, been found out. Right, all the enemies will be after me. No, what have they all disappeared for? Okay then. I'ma just chill.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Boom. Blah 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 Let's just go this way. Righty. A real man will find a way. Ah, but Corny Plaxer is a fake man because he's a fictional character. Nice. There he is, Commander Tavis.
Lieutenant, it seems
You're
that no
hungry?
matter how
Well,
hard I try,
get some food to
I
eat
can't have
then.
any kind of gathering without you. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You were a member of Havoc, just like the rest of us. I suppose you belong here in some twisted way.
You aren't in Havoc anymore.
You've got nothing to do with Havoc Squad, Tavis. You're a traitor.
I am Havoc Squad, Lieutenant. Cardin, me, Wraith, Gearbox, Needles, and Fuse. We were Havoc Squad. You are nothing. You should be thanking me, really. I imagine that killing all my comrades, my closest friends, has been good for your career.
Oh, killing them was a pleasure.
What can I say? I love what I do.
Of course you do. In the end, I'm glad you've come. I'm glad you intercepted the signal, and glad you butchered the last of my loyal soldiers. I'm glad you're here, Lieutenant. I'm glad I get to kill you myself.
Prepare to be disappointed.
That's not gonna happen.
It's time, Lieutenant. Let's finish this.
For freedom! Oh, time to pay traitor is very much more with how I'm playing him.
I've been waiting for this since Ord Mantell.
Come on, then.
Of all the skills. Hey, it's the same sort of skills as I do. Does depend what kind of hungry, true.
This is it, isn't it? This is all I have to show for everything I've done. Everything I tried to achieve.
Time to finish you.
Got any last words, Commander?
What have I done? They're dead. They agreed with me. They followed me. They died because of me.
You're surprised?
You should have known this would happen, Tavis.
We were the best in the Republic. We never imagined. Don't kill me, Lieutenant. I can help you. I've learned things. Intel about the Empire. Bring me in. Take me to Garza. Let me undo.
Now blast him with your eye beam. No, you die here.
No mercy for traitors.
Exactly. Check with General Garza. Oh, she's right there.
Negative on hostiles. It's all clear, General.
Pragmatism. He has intel.
You've done a truly remarkable job.
Yeah, but that's not what my trooper was going to do. He's been after all the traitors. There goes the intel for sure. My trooper isn't as pragmatic when it comes to traitors and things. He doesn't cut deals with enemies. Any enemies. Thank you.
I'm just glad it's over, sir.
As are we all, Lieutenant. Tavis dead. I honestly had to come just to see it for myself. He was one of the best soldiers to ever serve under my command.
Yeah, the music is great. I love this
music. He chose to end his career this way.
No, you did not let me come here, General. I'm role-playing here, of course. So, yeah. Treason is treason.
Tavis betrayed the Republic. He got what he deserved.
Yes. Yes, I'd say he did. I congratulated you earlier, Lieutenant. But I think it bears repeating. You've accomplished something remarkable today. Tavis and his followers knew every aspect of our organization. They could have torn the Republic military apart piece by piece, but they never got the chance. Thanks to you.
That's why I'm the best. Rip intel.
What can I say?
We'll be staying to search the ship for intelligence while the hyperdrive is reactivated, but there's no need for you to remain as well. I'd say you've earned some leave, Lieutenant. Take some time off. Then return to my office on Coruscant when you're ready to discuss a new assignment for Havoc Squad.
Your assignment?
May I ask what you have in mind for us, sir?
That will all come later. Don't worry. Now, go out and enjoy yourself a bit, Lieutenant. And congratulations yet again on completing
that smile is a bit creepy.
In Spec Force's history.
Thank you very much.
You're too kind, General.
If I am, you're the first person to think so. Enjoy yourself, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
We've done it, boys. We took out the traitors. Alright, so I think I might leave SWtOR here for tonight. And I feel like I should just go to sleep because of how it was this afternoon. Oh, Resident Evil tomorrow, right? Or Resident Evil now, I mean... I started early. I think I can play some Resident Evil. But next time we'll be going to use the ship's holy terminal and find out where we're going next. And what the next mission will be for Corny Plaxa, Slaughterer of... Wait, there's no companion conversations. Anyway, next time we will find out what the Slaughterer of Traitors will be doing. So, to all the people watching on YouTube where I cut it here, thank you guys. And join in live on Twitch if you can. And I play other games on Twitch too, so that's good. And all that good stuff. So, yeah. See you next time.